Me back again. The UK just entered recession. What are your thoughts? Me and my girl was talking about this a few weeks ago and today actually. She studied business and economics at uni and she was saying something along the lines of the UK is close to a recession, but until people start losing their jobs, until business start going bust, then we will be in a technical recession. But let's say the recession has started today. Let's say that statement is true. I don't give a fuck. It don't affect me, you know. Do you know why? Because over the years, I put the fucking work in. I've got money in my back pocket. So that if there is a UK economic decline, I'm not at the effect of a UK economic decline. Because I put the fucking work in, so I got money in my back pocket. What you don't need to understand is, life is like a test. Yeah? Even in the mortgage world, there's a thing called a stress test. It basically, they want to see if you go through financial difficulties, let's say they cut your hours, or let's say you go through some sort of financial difficulties and that, they want to know, say, the lenders, they want to know, say, that you can cope with paying back your mortgage and that. And that's how I see life, you know. It's like a stress test and that. You see, years ago, when everything was fine, there was no inflation, you know, prices weren't going up for gas and water and electric and petrol and that. Everyone was doing all right. There was no complaints. But as soon as they put everything up by 10%, you see all the normal people, all the average people, they're now poor people. All of this, yeah, all this inflation, all this petrol going up, gas, water, electric, all of that, all the bills and that going up, them cutting DWP, PIMP, PIP, all this nonsense and that. All the cutbacks, all the negatives and that, that's just proving that being average is not good enough, yeah? Now, the average people are now the poor people. That's all it took, you know, for them to just raise the things them up by 10%, and now all the average people are broke. It just goes to show that being average is not fucking good enough. Bro. Who told you? Who made you think that being average was good enough? So it don't affect me. I don't give a shit if the UK is in a recession or whatever. It's not affecting me. I'm good. I'm good because I put the fucking work. I don't take no days off work. Eh? So when you lot was, oh yeah, I'll take 3 weeks off. I'll go on holiday 5 times a year, or I won't work on the weekends when my boss is looking and desperate for overtime workers and that. Nah, it's cool. This is why you're poor. People will sit and think like, how the fuck's this guy got so many properties at age 31 and that? He just bought his 4th property and he's looking to buy a next property. Literally, I'm going to go for a viewing. I'm waiting for the estate agents to hit me up and that. I'm going to go for a viewing for a property and that. People will be scratching their like, how the fuck this guy get to that level and that? Do you know why? It's my mentality. You see, when I was at the infamous Holborn job, I was working there Monday to Sunday, coming like Groundhog Day, working there every day, no days off. 4.5 months straight, apart from 1 day off. I had to do it because every few years or so, yeah, they bring out like a new edition of the wiring regs. So I was qualified up to 17th edition. I didn't have my 18th edition, but they give you like a 1.5 years to get it done. And I was almost at the point where it's like, yo, you need to get it done within the next month or you're going to lose your job, yeah, because you're not up to the standard. Nothing really changed. It's just a few amendments and that. So I had to do it. That's the only reason why I took a day off work. When I was jumping on the fucking train or the tube, and when I was getting on that Seven Sisters and then making my way to Holborn Station and that, I was seeing a bunch of people on the train, but I was the only British one. Yeah? Oh yeah, there was white people on the train. Oh, there was Asian people on the train. Oh yeah, there was black people on the train, but I was the only British person. The white people them were from Eastern Europe. The Asian people them were Indians, Pakistan, and the black people them were all Africans and that. British people are lazy. British people don't want to fucking work, blood. And then they will sit, complain, and wonder why is other people doing well? Oh, it's all right for some. Why has this guy got so many properties and that? Because you're not willing to put the work in. Right? When you could be going to work on a Saturday and Sunday, you was getting drunk on a Friday, so you wasn't even in a position to go to work on a Saturday and Sunday. Certain people right now, if their boss said, yo, yeah, I know your contract is Monday to Friday, but we're going to have to increase it to Saturdays. Every 1 weekend out of the month, yeah, you have to work Saturday, Sunday. Some people will cry, oh, my weekend. What the fuck are you really doing on your weekend? Sitting around, chatting, talking shit, gossiping and that. You should be earning some Ross Clark money. Then you would be in a position that when there's a UK economic decline and that, you're not going to be at the effect of it. I remember I see one black woman talking about, you lot in the UK are not thriving, you're surviving and that. Fam, who the hell is she talking to? She's not talking to me. Do You're not talking to me. She's like, yeah, this is the reason why I moved to Africa, because I can buy a piece of land for 2 grand. Blood, if you're moving somewhere that you can buy a piece of land for 2 grand, it's not worth moving there, fam. You are moving in the middle of nowhere where no one wants to go to. If it's a sought after place, it's gonna cost a lot of money to buy a piece of land. Yeah. So these people out here are struggling in that. It's because they ain't put the fucking work in. Right? There ain't no one at the top that's worried about no damn recession and that, unless they got some big thriving business and their business might be affected by a little bit. But those are people that are running big businesses and that. The people them that have just got a lot of cash, a lot of liquid cash, because they got a lot of investments and that. They put in the work, they've studied and that. They don't give a shit about no damn recession, man. They don't give a shit, man. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay well. It's done now.